Today's forecast calls for sunny skies in New York City with a high near 78 and a low near 63. It's Friday, September 12th, and this is your Boroughs in Brief. No plans this weekend? Well, no worries. Listen up, here's a handful of things you can do in New York City. First up, let's see who's performing in the city tonight. Alison Krauss will be on stage at the Beacon Theater in Broadway. The show starts at 7 and tickets start at $20. If you're looking for a jazz show, well, you've got a few options. International recorded artist, composer, educator, and bandleader Jonathan Barber was voted the #1 up-and-coming drummer of 2018 and modern drummer. Barber has now stepped up as a composer and leader with his band Jonathan Barber and Vision Ahead. The show starts at 9 at Smalls Jazz Club, Greenwich Village, and tickets start at $40. Saxophonist and composer Tim Rees has had a whirlwind musical career and has performed with a who's who of jazz, rock, pop, and world music icons, including his current employer, the Rolling Stones. Catch the Tim Rees Quartet live at Roxy Bar in Tribeca. The show starts at 8 and check online for ticket prices. And Dylan Doyle is an American guitarist, vocalist, and songwriter from the Hudson Valley area and known for his band, the Dylan Doyle Band. To celebrate his new album titled Endlessly, Dylan Doyle is having an album release show tonight at the Groove in Greenwich Village. The show starts at 7 and tickets are around $20. All right, now to the weekend, and on Saturday, there's one hell of an art experience happening on one of New York City's most iconic blocks, the car-free Washington Street. It's called the 6-Foot Platform, and it's back in Dumbo for 7 Saturdays, which started last week. Now, if you've never heard of this event, here's what to expect. 7 Brooklyn-based artists will present experimental art and performances on a 6-foot by 6-foot platform from 12 to 6 p.m. Upcoming events include Bark Tarot, an audience participatory installation where pieces of bark incorporate a cutout word from newspapers distributed in New York, Face-to-Face Toilets, Revisited, a public performance and sculptural installation exploring intimacy, vulnerability, and absurdity in shared spaces, and Dumbo Dreams, which invites the public to play with 3 giant hand-painted fortune tellers. And you know what? It's your weekend, book lovers. First, let's talk about Brooklyn Book Festival. Now, this is known as New York City's largest free literary festival. This annual celebration brings together hundreds of writers from across the globe. The festival is celebrating its 20th anniversary this year. This event is, of course, free, but you'll definitely want to bring some money to buy some new books to take home. You can check out the Books and Burlesque show. This is going on at Caveat on Saturday. Join award-winning authors as they read excerpts from their new books. Then, a burlesque or drag performer will present a spectacular new act they created that was inspired by the book pairing. And after 5 years, it's the return of the New York Art Book Fair, or the NYABF. The fair is on from September 11th through 14th at the same venue, MoMA PS1, where it became a cornerstone of artists, publishing, and community from 2009 to 2019. The event will feature more than 250 participants from over 30 countries, including interdisciplinary artists, collectives, small presses, rare book dealers, institutions, and distributors. Also, expect book launches, lectures, exhibitions, discussions, performances, workshops, and more. Friday and Saturday, tickets cost $8, and Sunday, well, it's free with advanced registration. And you know, it sounds like it'll be a great weekend to do some walking. What about a walking tour? Explore the long and rich history of queer communities in Manhattan's East Village and Lower East Side with Close Friends Collective's Queer History Walking Tours. This is a 2-hour storytelling journey through 6 stops. The stops change depending on the tour guide, current events, or time of the year, but no matter what, the tour focuses on the importance of New York queer spaces and how they've evolved over the years. If you're interested, just head over to the East Village. It starts at 3 p.m. and it's absolutely free. That's all for today, and thank you for listening. My name is Imran Sheikh, and we'll be back in the Boroughs on Monday.
The next song.
Spoken Layer.